Many people hope to avoid probate by putting a transfer on death deed on their house to pass it to their children or other beneficiaries after they're gone. You may have a transfer on death deed or TOD on your home. It works kind of like beneficiary designations on an account, so that with a little paperwork, ideally, the house will transfer to who you want it to go after you're gone. Now, TODs can sometimes work well to avoid probate and get the money where you want it to go, but sometimes it doesn't. We have seen TODs cause major problems for some of our clients. And now, thanks to a new opinion out of the United States 8th Circuit Court of Appeals, there is a new hidden danger relating to TODs. If you have a TOD or you're thinking about using one, we want you to know about this new hidden danger. Here is the story in this Strope case out of the 8th Circuit. A man died and he left his house to his niece using a transfer on death deed. Unfortunately, his ex-girlfriend burned the house down shortly after he died. I don't know, maybe she was angry she didn't get the house. In any event, when the house was destroyed, it was still in the name of the deceased man. That's because it takes a little time to transfer it into the name of the person who's ultimately supposed to get it. Now, the real problem occurred when the niece filed an insurance claim on the house. The insurance company denied the claim. They said the uncle was the insured, not her, so they wouldn't pay a dime. This seems like a really harsh result to me, because anytime someone dies with a TOD, it's going to take a period of time, perhaps months, to get the house transferred into the name of the new owner. This case says that if there's any insurance claims during that time, the insurance company does not have to pay. Now, there are a couple things you could try to do to reduce the risk of what happened in the Strope case. First, you could ask your home insurer if they would be willing to continue covering your house after you're gone until it's transferred into the name of the TOD beneficiary. I don't know if they would agree to do that, and I don't know what the terms or cost would be, but I think it's worth a try. You could for sure tell your personal representative handling your estate that they should hire a good estate attorney right away. And one of the things the estate attorney can do is make sure the TODs get transferred as soon as possible and to continue paying the home insurance. So that would minimize some effect of the Strope case, but you still could get really burned by it. If you want to avoid the risk of an unpaid insurance claim like in the Strope case completely, then we recommend that you create a living trust to hold your real estate. You won't have to worry about this insurance gap issue because the trust doesn't die. And you won't have to worry about probate because the trust doesn't die. There are many other advantages to trusts, and there are some other disadvantages to wills and TODs. If you would like to learn more about the pros and cons of TODs and wills and trusts in your situation, give us a call. We would be happy to educate you and empower you to make the best decision for you and your loved ones.